What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I present to you Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Final Mix Remix. In the last episode, we made our way to a brand new world, the undersea planet of Atlantica. Here we met Ariel, the Little Mermaid, and all of her friends. Basically, all we did in the last episode was swim around the parts of Atlantica that we could get to. We picked up some treasures here and there from clams that I had to smack and get open, and then we are here now inside of King Triton's palace and the throne room. Goofy, for some weird reason, decided to mention the keyhole in which we were looking for, and the king promptly told us that we are wasting our time, that we don't need to find it, and just kind of put a whole kibosh on the whole thing. However, we have Ariel, who is very stubborn, so we know that we're going to probably get into some type of trouble along the way, and hopefully along that time, we'll find the keyhole, because it's kind of our mission after all. Speaking of the king, why don't we head up here and actually introduce his majesty to everybody, give him a proper introduction, unlike at the end of the last episode. Here we have King Triton, first appearance in The Little Mermaid in 1989. He is the king of Atlantica, who is backed by the power of his trident. He has forbidden Ariel to have any contact with outsiders, which only led her to yearn to grow even stronger. So the harder he holds his hand on her, the tighter his grip, the slippier she is, and the further she tries to swim away. You know how it is. When you tell a kid they can't do anything, they're going to want to do it more, and that's pretty much what's happening here. And I'm kind of looking around. I don't remember if there's any treasure or anything inside of the king's palace. I don't think so. There's a clam over there to the left that you have to smack open in order to get a save point, and that save point will bring you back to the gummy ship if you need it, but there's nothing else here. So why don't we head out of the throne room and out of the palace and back into the main waters of Atlantica. He told us we're not allowed to leave the palace, but obviously we're not going to listen to him because we're rebellious teenagers, and that's just what we do when we're that young, right? It's been so long, I don't even remember. Come to my grotto. I want to show you something. Oh, do you now? Oh, I think Goofy and Donald need to wait outside. There it is. See? Ooh, a nice hidden spot all your own. Ooh, very nice, Ariel. I like it. First, we're going to ride this dolphin, apparently, because this will come into play a little bit later. You're going to need to ride the dolphin around, but for right now, if you attempt to ride it, it's just going to go around in circles over and over and over again. So it really has no point in this particular map riding the dolphin. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to swim around and I'm going to collect some of the shells here. I didn't open up any of them. Might as well go through and take down some of these guys. We have a bunch of these sea neons here. Any and all items I can get from them, great. I'm always looking for frost gems. And then I'm pretty sure I'll come across the screwdrivers later. I think I call them a screwdriver, which is what the tool is, but they're screwdrivers. There's a difference. It is. Undersea garden, eh? Okay, sure. Why don't we go in? I think it's just a chest in here, or clam. There it is. Still, item. There's an item in here, and I think that's about it. I think there's a little bit of a storyline point in this particular room a little bit later, but for right now, all that's here is a Mega Potion, which I will gladly take and enjoy. Yeah, nothing really else here. You can kind of see up. You see a bit of a sun up there, so that means there's got to be some type of sky or something like that we can swim up to, but the game doesn't want me to. If you try to go up, there's going to be like an invisible block on the top, so you won't be able to go anywhere. Alright, there's a few more things that I need to collect. Oh, look at this! That's a huge one over there. That's actually a new guy. That is a sheltering zone. These are heartless that resemble a jellyfish who receive damage from colliding with it. They move slow, but break into many sea neons if struck. They fling their tentacles away to keep their enemies away. These guys are fairly passive. They won't really attack you unless you go up to them first, and they're the only enemy in this game that Sora will actually get hurt by just simply touching them. If you beat them using a physical attack, they will break into 3 sea neons, but if you beat it using a magic attack, that's when it'll have the chance of dropping all of those other items and things along that way. So keep that in mind when you're fighting the sheltering zone, so this way you can determine if you want to get the big items or not, or just break it up into a bunch of sea neons. Experience, items, there's a whole bunch of things that you can go for fighting those things. Alright, let's use a blizzard magic to crack open this clam. And I believe just like all the other ones, there is, yep, a mithril shard right inside. Alright, What else we got? I don't know if there's really anything else here. Maybe one or two? No? Whoa! Whoa, sheltering zones. Get away, you. Yeah! Oh, now we got that screwdrivers all over the place. Ooh, item! I'll take it. Ooh, another item! I just saw it! Come back here! Where'd it go? Come here. Even if it's just a generic item, and either that's fine by me, and this is a high potion. That was pretty good. Ooh, I see that. Ooh, thunder gem. Okay, so the screwdrivers dropped a bunch of things. Alright, let's go into Ariel's grotto. Check this out for ourselves. Well, take a look at this. Look at all the wonderful things Flounder and I have collected. I think it's all from the outside world. How much of an outside world do you have on your planet? Didn't look like much from the space. Someday I'm going to see what's out there. I want to see other worlds. Does that sound strange? No, not at all. Exactly. I mean, that's what we're doing, right? I used to feel the same way. Used to? Catch yourself, Sora. I mean, I still do. Aha, there you go. Hey, why don't we try looking for that keyhole you were talking about? Really now? But your father said... Oh, he treats me like a little girl. Technically you are, but whatever. He never wants me to do anything. He just doesn't understand. Well, that's almost verbatim from the movie itself about King Triton not understanding Ariel's feelings and her wanting to stretch out and expand her horizons. Anyway, inside of Ariel's grotto, there are actual treasure chests in here. I know I said the clams were mostly your way of getting items, but there are real chests here, and here's one of them. Probably the most important item in the room. A torn page, and this is our fourth one of the set. We only need one more, and we're going to be able to get that from getting 51 puppies. So we're pretty much almost done collecting every torn page that we need to in order to be able to put that book back together. I just got to grab a few more puppies in order to get the page from Pongo and Perdita, and then we can go and do that. Now remember, as you collect the pages, you could have done the book, anytime you wanted, but I decided to do it all at once. A few more chests in here. We got a cottage, and all the way down on the bottom-ish, right? Nothing there? No? Okay. Yep. Okay, there it is. That's the last chest that's in here, and this one contains a Mega Potion. Cool. And then you have the little case right next to it of Ariel's fork and spoon collection. So there's a lot of references from the movie in here, and just a lot of cool stuff in general. You want to look around and take a look at stuff and everything, by all means, go for it. I don't think there's any hidden Mickeys or anything in here, at least nothing that I found. And Flounder's making reference to that dolphin out there. We're actually going to use that dolphin in order to get to another area as soon as we leave here. So you're pretty much going to need to take down any Heartless that are in your way, because the dolphin won't help you unless Heartless are gone. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. Just a few other items. Some cool stuff. Why not? Okay, I'm good. Let us get out of here and move on. Find that keyhole.
Those impudent fools will never find the keyhole. But the girl could prove useful, and I've got the Heartless on my side. Triton, my old friend, your day is coming.
Alright, we got our introduction to Ursula, the main villain of this area. Of course, our heroes have no idea what is going on, but we, as a player, are well aware of her and her plan and her giant lips that scared the hell out of me. Anywho, I managed to take down everybody here as I was swimming around before. Dolphin is just going to swim around whatever, so we need to move on to the next area. And as we move on, the dolphin will actually follow us. Alright, we're in the undersea cavern and the white mushrooms came back. So whatever, go away. They're all in the stop format, so you knock down one and then they all disappear, so no pink aggression for us. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. I had some trouble pronouncing it before, but it doesn't matter. In the calming depths area, look to the left, there goes Mr. Dolphin, and he is actually swimming up that current that you see there to the bottom left. We do not have the ability to get up there because, nice, a Thunder Gem, because it is a strong gust of water, and we are not powerful enough in order to swim through it. The Dolphin is, but we are not. At least not yet, anyway. And that's the whole purpose. There is a tunnel that we need to go through that's being blocked off by this current, and we need the Dolphin in order to take us there in order to get to the new area. So even though we can't swim up as much as we try, it's just going to keep pushing us back or pushing us to the side or whatever. We can go to the next area, which is up through this vortex here, whoosh, to the undersea valley. And then swimming around the valley itself is going to be our dolphin friend. Where the heck? There he is. Okay. So you can go up to him and you can do whatever you gotta do and get stuff. But there's a lot of enemies in this area that I kind of want to take down. I want to try to get as many gems as I can. Maybe some experience and maybe a level or two. Who knows? So if anything happens, I will let you know. Let me clear out everybody and then we will ride the dolphin. Oh, man. No levels, no items. How disappointing is that? Whatever. I guess we might as well swim around and try to find our dolphin now, so this way we can barrel through that other section. Oh, there he is right there. Let's head on down, and you get close and hit triangle, and we grab on. It's going to take you for quite a ride right now. I can't control this. I'm doing no controlling whatsoever. The most you can do when you're riding the dolphin is hitting like the triangle button in order to jump off of him, but you wouldn't want to do that because he takes you right into this particular section and then up, and he lets us off right here in this little tunnel area. It's pretty cool because you can look around a little bit and see some other things. You can, what's that right across there? You got a tunnel over that way, so that's something that we will be dealing with later. You can see where all the water's coming out. Hey, it's a dolphin! Hey! Oh, you stupid dolphin! I actually never stood there long enough and waited to see if the dolphin came out. And of course he did, and he pushed me right back to that area where I can't swim past. So that's not enough waiting for him. Let's just go into the sunken ship area. Oh boy. Alright, so here we are. We are in the sunken ship area. This looks exactly like it did from the movie. We're going to be going into there and, you know, looking around, trying to find any cool items. Very bright sun above us. Shining down pretty far too, considering. And there's a few regular treasure chests that you can't see behind this board here are scattered around this area as well. So more than just the clams again, now we have a real chest, which makes sense because it's all, you know, ships and whatnot. So their buried treasure has fallen to the bottom of the ocean. Ooh, an elixir. Very good. Alright, what else do we got around here? A lot of ships, a lot of broken things. Surprised there's no, like, well, I guess a skeleton or something like that would be a little creepy for Little Mermaid Disney taste. But it would be true. What was that? I see question marks. What's... Okay, examine. Okay, do it again. What is that? What thing? If only I could reach it. What thing? What? I don't see anything. Oh well, whatever. We need to go inside of the ship, where we obviously can't interact with whatever that is there at the moment. So, might as well just dive on in and see what's inside of this old boat. Ooh. Mysterious things swimming by us. Also, there's no music in here whatsoever. Kind of a little creepy, but, you know, nice nonetheless. We have one single treasure chest that we can pick up. Oh, and we have a shark that decides it does not like us here. Go away! Yeah! Back! Back, Smiles. Alright, let's open this, and we get a key item. Shape reminds me of something, and there's actually a shape that looks exactly like that inside of Ariel's grotto. So I wonder if it has anything to do with it. We obtained the crystal trident. Very cool. Alright, well, Mr. Shark is outside, so I guess we might as well go out and say hello to him. Right? Yeah, sure. Outside the ship. Alright, where'd you go? I know you're here somewhere. I hear the music change. Oh, there you are. You're behind us. Okay, this is Glut the Shark. Yes, his name is actually Glut. Most people just know him as the Shark. And he did appear in Little Mermaid in 1989. He has 200 to 300 HP, will give you 100 to 500 experience, and he drops high potions, ethers, mega potions. He has no entry in the journal for some reason. I kind of wish he did, but that's alright. Glut appears in this section only, and it's kind of a chance. You're either going to run into a lot of Heartless when you're here, or you're going to run into Glut. Most of the time, you're going to run into the Shark. And then it's like, you're just going to fight him, and as you see, he was fairly easy to take down. The High Potion itself, you're always going to get, and then the Ether and the Mega Potion are a percentage, but of course that goes up depending on if you have Lucky Strikes on and whatnot. So, if you want to gain some good items, which again would be the High Potion, Ethers, and Mega Potions, by all means, come back and forth in that area and stock up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create ourselves a little shortcut here with this water jet that's going to fly up and knock over that chest right here outside of Ariel's grotto. And you can actually open up this chest, which I'm going to try to do, but the water keeps bouncing me down. Apparently Ariel's having a hopping good time. Alright, good. We got an auriculum. Very good. Just don't forget to open that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't realize that that was a chest the first time they play, because they just think it's just a piece of debris that gets flung to the side from coming up that secret area. You may not even have seen that secret area. You probably just kept swimming, maybe swim back up and out the way you came in, and then had to take a long way in order to get back here. So, little shortcuts here and there in order to make the travels a little bit easier. We destroy this sheltering zone right here, and watch it break apart into a bunch of sea neons. Come on, somebody give me a frost jam. Just kill them and give me a frost jam. Or any type of gem. I'm very happy with any and all types of synthesis items. Anything? No? Oh, man. Oh, and Goofy leveled up. After the dolphin knocked me into that area, I had to fight one or two things, and Goofy leveled up. He got some AP. It wasn't anything important, so I didn't even do anything with it, so whatever. Just figure I'd let you guys know. Into the grotto we go. Alright, so we have this crystal thing, and I see the shape right there. What do you think, Flounder? Yeah, there's a shaded... yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. The shape goes there. Let's put it in this little stone piece and see what happens. Ooh, so shiny.
Ariel, you've disobeyed me again. I told you not to leave the palace.
Daddy, no!
Hey!
How could you?
It was so pretty.
Young man, you're not from another ocean. You're from another world, aren't you?
Huh?
Whoa!
Then you must be the key bearer.
How did you know?
You may fool Ariel, but you can't fool me. You don't know your dorsal fin from your tail. As the key bearer, you must already know one must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
Of course I know that, but...
You have violated this principle. The key bearer shatters peace and brings ruin.
Oh, that's horrible.
Sora's not like that.
Yeah, really.
I thank you for saving my daughter, but there is no room in my ocean for you or your key.
Oh man, Triton, come on, man. We're only trying to do the right thing here and protect your world.
My, the poor child suffers such deep sorrow. What a pity. If only there was something we could do. Wait, maybe she can be of some help. Yes, maybe she can be of some help to you.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, she would surely help you. She'd make all your dreams come true. Ursula can help.
You called, my dear?
You're Ursula. Well, I was just wondering if...
It's all right. Helping others is what I live for. Let me guess. You wish to see other worlds. That shouldn't be too hard. After all, your new friends came from another world.
What?
But they had special help. That mysterious key. Now, cheer up, sweetie. You have something special, too.
Huh?
Now listen carefully.
Never trust anything that just kind of appears out of black smoke and looks creepy with purple skin and mohawk hair. Anyway, no one really knows where Ariel has went, so I guess it's up to us to go look for her. I mean, Flounder is no help, obviously, so come on, guys. Let's go see if we can go find Ariel. I believe she was sitting inside of that secret garden thing that we were at before, but since then she has made her deal with Ursula, wonderful, and is on her way to the palace right now. So it's a little bit different than the movie, obviously, because Thunder Gem, because Prince Eric is not in this version of, well, it's not in the game storyline, I guess you could say. He does make his appearance in Kingdom Hearts 2, but Atlantica is very, very different in Kingdom Hearts 2. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then consider yourself lucky. It is probably the only thing about Kingdom Hearts 2 that I am not a fan of. It is just done so weird. Anyway, finishing up taking out some guys here, we need to make our way back to the palace, where those tridents say they are. So we'll head into here.
I think the keyhole they seek is somewhere in the palace. Now, my dear, if you can take me there without your daddy knowing, I can help you get to these other worlds you long for.
Ariel is seriously just so gullible. Like, come on, girl. She's obviously leading you into a trap. She wants you to lead her into the throne room when your dad isn't there and he's not knowing that you're there. I mean, that's just crying sneaky all over the place. Plus, she's just like weird octopus-like demon witch thing, so I don't understand how you can trust her at all. And then her like two eel lackeys and whatnot, they have that like screeching voice, because that just doesn't scream evil either, now does it? Alright, more guys in order to take down around here. Come on. Come on, guys, let's go. We'll finish up these guys pretty quickly, because we need to get in there and try to stop Ariel. I mean, it's not like you're on a time limit or anything like that. You might as well take them out and earn some experience and hopefully get an item or two if you can. But, they're in my way. Alright, swimming. Oh, fine, one more. Oh, jeez! Alright, that's a big fish. Okay, that is the Aqua Tank, which is the enemy that was referred to back in the screwdriver thing. They are heartless, resembling a fish that calmly swim the seas. They are often carrying screwdrivers, leisurely large creatures that do not attack unless provoked. Which is true, Aqua Tank will not attack you unless you attack them, but it's well worth you to attack them because they do drop lots of money, and then they drop, a bunch of items, and possibly Thunder Gem or Thundaga Ring, so hooray for that. Enough of this, we just need to get to the throne room now.
The trident is mine at last, and I couldn't have done it without your help, my dear.
Ursula, no! I didn't want this!
As if you weren't expecting it.
Why not? Aren't you tired of following your dear daddy's orders? Oh, yes. We had a deal, didn't we? Time for a little journey to the dark world of the Heartless.
We cannot find the keyhole. The keyhole is not here.
What? Why, we have company. I'm afraid you're a little late, handsome.
Daddy!
The trident. We must get it back.
Come on, let's go! Wait. I'm going with you. My father is hurt and it's all my fault. I have to stop Ursula.
That's right. I'm right behind you, Ariel.
Alright, we can't deny the lady her request. She can come into our party, and you can go right next to us, Ariel. Stay close, we'll protect you. Don't worry, honey, we got this. Ursula draws power from her cauldron. To defeat Ursula, you must strike her cauldron with magic. Which is pretty much a hint as to what we're going to need to do in the upcoming boss fight. There's actually multiple boss fights coming up, and that'll pretty much take us to the end of the Atlantica chapter, but some of these things get pretty crazy, and here we have an idea about where Ursula's lair is. It's in the direction of the sunken ship, and it's some type of contraption on the wall. Probably that thing that Sora was like, huh, to before. But before we do that, we are actually going to call this an episode. Let me crack open this little oyster thingy here, our clam, and we can touch that and recharge everybody, and we are good to go. In the next episode, we will go and hunt down Ursula and all of her evil plans and schemes and whatnot. We'll be able to get into her lair and find some new stuff about that, and then try to get back at the trident, because as long as Ursula holds the trident, she controls the powers of the ocean. Well, at least on this planet anyway. I don't know how it would work on the other planets. But we don't want that anyway. We don't want any of these villains having any more power than they need to. And if any of them have too much power, we take them down, as we have been doing the entire time. Because we're the heroes. That's what we do. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to rate and comment down below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, MetalBlade427. Until next time, where we actually go through the bosses of Atlantica and get out of this planet, finally, you all have a good one. And I will catch you all later.